Wade Heineman, September 13th, 1:02 a.m. Central Standard Time. Still here in the just parked back in the shed here. As you can see, someone driving by there. 1:02 a.m. Central Standard Time. Still here. I didn't unload my truck yet. I barbecued some chicken, as you can see, the remains of the chicken. Not drinking any alcohol. I had some apple juice, as you can see there, which is what the police officer mistook for alcohol in November 2019 when they detained me in Blackhawk County Jail for resisting or interference with official acts, which I was exonerated from. Just trying to get a better shot in the light here because there's just have the dome light. But I'm still in the pickup, as you can see. I'll go outside here. Oh, it's muddy. Muddy. But here, I had the movie playing. Toward the outside while I was grilling here. But as you can see, the grill, maybe here, there's the grill. It's a beat up old grill with the lid missing, and I fashioned a new lid for it. But here's the LF-150. If you can see much out this way. But nighttime. Not drinking, but it's the weekend, so I'm in a decent mood. But this is my life alone because of these shit bags. I have to live my life completely alone. Due to the misinterpretations and all the staged lies, I can't even have friendships in the last few years because of these shit bags. But as you can see, I'm inside the shed here. Inside the shed, and then that's the camper, and I have that light shining out a lot of the time to show that I'm home, but get me in the light a little better here. Just different angles again to show. This is that same shirt I had at the library, at Independence Library. See if I can get that angle of my head that I had at the Independence Library. It's not going to work because of the lighting, and I'm not as fat as I was, and I have a little bit of a tan, so I don't look exactly like I did on that Twitter account. They apparently it's about the only photos you can see now are the ones that with me in this shirt in Independence Library. I'll just kind of close it up like it is in those photos, but can't really. It's not going to be very comparable due to the lighting conditions and the fact that I'm thinner now than I was when those were taken in March. I'm always fatter in March because it's Iowa winter, long Iowa winters, and I've been living in poverty, inadequate heat, and no running water in a camper in the middle of an Iowa winter is not an easy living condition. But you can see September 13th, 2020, 1:02 a.m. Central Standard Time. These videos are all for my FogZap1 YouTube channel. They're not for anybody else. If anybody's intercepting these videos somehow or before they come out on YouTube, they're getting them illegally. So whoever would be getting these videos prior to me posting them on YouTube is a criminal. I I don't even know who it would be, but same thing with anyone claims I sent them pictures. That's a criminal fraud. Ever. I've never sent a photo of myself to anyone. I never liked even taking photos. As many people know, my mother knows I didn't ever like taking photos, especially since after my sister's death. That affected me somehow in taking photos. My sister's death in January 2003 in San Francisco, when she died in San Francisco. And again, I never lived in San Francisco. My brother lived there for a summer and worked at Oracle Software as intern there. Bert Demchick got him that job because Bert Demchick dated my sister Tracy Heineman on and off in the 1990s and possibly in the early 2000s, but I can't confirm that. I don't know for sure. He's the last person I knew that was with my sister. That's the other side of my face. I don't show that side very often because it's just, I don't know, it's more natural for me to show this side, but I do look quite a bit different on the right side. My eyes are about the same openness on both sides, but everybody, if you look at them from one side of their face to the other, often look quite different. Some people's eyes are at different levels or different openness. People have like one eye is like wide open and the other one is barely open. And some people's ears are different levels. My ears are about the same on both sides. And as I said, if I hold my head level, my ears go just above my brows. But if I tilt it, obviously that changes where your ears are. And some of my driver's license photos, my head is cocked up, so my ears look further down. And then some of them I'm like even like this. I don't think there's too many where my head is tilted down, but I do have photos where my head's tilted down and your ears look higher then. But if my head is even, just like even, then my top of my ears just go just right above my brow. So just for identity, this is all identity stuff. I would never be taking photos and especially not videos of myself if it wasn't for the identity theft, intellectual property theft, my space interaction theory, my poems, my blogs, and my inventions. I would not be doing any of this stuff, but I have to in order to prove my identity, prove that I wrote space interaction theory. I don't know who the frauds are yet. Still don't know who they are that have been suppressing my identity so they can get away with stealing my space interaction theory poems, blogs, and inventions. And in this bright light, I recognize I look a lot different even yet than I have in other, in the bathroom and also outside in bright light. So I just have an angular face. I have a lot of angles in my face, so therefore in different lighting conditions, different angles, I'm going to look different from every one of them because I have a jutting chin, big nose with a bump. That bump's always been there. I've always had that bump. My mother has the bump on her nose. People on the molar side have that. My relatives, molars, have bumps on their nose like that. So, oh fuck! I have my grandfather's build too, Herman Moeller, wide shoulders, huge hands. That's where I get that from. Is my grandfather, Herman Moeller. So that's not from some other source. Signing off here, Wade Heineman. These videos are all only for FogZap 1 YouTube channel and my identity. But if anybody wants to post them somewhere in full for showing my identity, that's fine. Fogzap1.wordpress.com is my only website, and my Facebook is just Wade Heineman. But if you want to go to the direct address, there's several Wade Heinemans up, and two of them are my former addresses that were hijacked in 2017. But it's facebook.com/Wade Heineman, all one, WADEHEINEMAN .1. That's the only Facebook account I have any access to since 2017, fall 2017. Sign off, Wade Heineman, born 11/4/71, still at 1809 W Avenue, Fairbank, Iowa. Been alone all day by myself and all night tonight. All day, September 12th, and all night, September 12th into September 13th. No one's coming over, as always, and I'm not going anywhere else. And I haven't drank any alcohol tonight, if that was staged again by the shitbag unknown liar frauds. No alcohol tonight.